Greetings, gamers. Today, for your listening and viewing pleasure, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I have brought on Grandmaster Flex Mama Mega Izzy here.
Hello, boys.
She's gonna join us. She has a little bit of history with the Ninja Turtles, and I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you how to get a no death. This is a no death run on the Ninja Turtles, and let's just take a moment here to reflect on how badass this intro is. When this came out, I was still playing on the Ataris. This came out in 1989. I'd have been 6 years old, and I still had an Atari. I don't even think I had a Nintendo's. And to be watching some Atari games, I don't know if you youngsters out there know, but the Atari was pretty whack compared to the Nintendo's. And to see like a cut scene like that with that music just blew my 6-year-old mind. Like, this game was a revelation. And I still think it is. I still think, well, it ain't a revelation, but it's still a badass game. And to me, this is one of the best games on the Nintendo, and I say that unironically.
Not a word.
Unironically?
I think we discussed this.
You know, I'm going to say yes. Prove me wrong. Google it.
I'm not the best at English, so, I'll let it slide.
Yeah, let it slide, baby. Well, anyways, yeah. I know the AVGN back in the day said this game sucked, and everybody just was all up on AVGN's dick, just agreeing with everything he said. But I think in 2024, we realized that this is actually a good game.
Why does it have to be on his dick?
I don't know. Why is water wet, baby?
Go to.
Let's change the subject. I want to talk about AVGN penis, all right? The dude's autistic. I don't want to talk about big dick autistic,
Okay.
Look, what it is you see right now, I'm just hanging out here, and I'm farming for
Farming?
I'm farming here. I am farming. I am farming for shurikens. Right now I switched to Raphael, and I grabbed the shurikens.
You switched?
I switched, and I'm drinking whiskey. I might mince my words a little bit, all right? But that's okay, because tell me why that's okay.
It's okay because
It's because it's my birthday. It's okay because it was my birthday yesterday.
It's also the truest form of yourself, dear.
Yeah.
That's what alcohol does.
Yeah. Well, we be drinking and dropping knowledge. So what I was trying to say before Izzy got me off track is, and that part right there, I farmed for shurikens because Raphael and Michelangelo got the little weenus weapon. Like, their weapon sucks.
Weenus?
Yeah, it's like a little tiny weapon. Like, it doesn't.
Why don't you say?
It doesn't get the job done. It doesn't.
Gherkin.
It doesn't. It ain't a gherkin. It's a weenus. It's little. Like, it's a little
Than a gherkin?
Their weapon is lit. I guess gherkins are little too. Yeah, they have little gherkin weapons. So what I do to rectify the gherkin is I hang out in that first part, and I farm for shurikens. And then I give the shuriken to Raphael. And then later we're going to get another item drop, and we're going to give it to Michelangelo. So through this entire game, you ain't going to have to bother with the little gherkin. You're just going to use the sub weapons for Raphael and Michelangelo. And we're going to get some pizza here. Pizza is a useful strat in this game. So if you went up that ladder right now and you came back down, the pizzas would respawn. So wherever you find pizzas, you can refill your health, which is important because you don't get health refills when you beat levels in this game.
Oh.
The only way to refill your health is to farm pizzas.
That's interesting.
We be farming.
I have to say the only reason I tolerate pizza is because of this game. I do not like pizza. I almost hate pizza.
You tolerate pizza.
I do. I tolerate pizza.
Pizza is nostalgic for you.
Because of the turtles, yes. I do not like pizza. I am from a pizza family, and I love hamburgers.
Michelangelo is rolling over in his grave right now.
I know. And he's my favorite, by the way. I love Michelangelo.
He's
my turtle.
We watched the live action first movie last night.
1990.
And yeah, it came out in 1990. And there's a point in that movie where Michelangelo says, "Who doesn't like pizza?" And I kind of feel the same way. Pizza's like sex. There's no bad pizza. You know, some's better than others.
That's a very male response.
Yeah, I be male and I be responding. Okay, right here. Look, you can see. I know. Don't even fucking get in the comments and tell me that I can sit on top of those boxes and beat Bebop and not have to fight him. If you are sitting on top of the boxes in 2024 and using like the cheap ass fucking cheeser strat, you need to rethink your life decisions. Like,
what's April doing there?
She be shoving her booty out.
Looked like she was shoving her chest out.
I mean, she kind of sexy. That's the thing. Like, I would get a boner, a 6-year-old boner back in the day off of looking at April Sprite. You don't
What are you doing being 6 getting a boner?
I mean, it's a male problem. I can't explain it to you, but what I'm trying to get at is you don't get Atari boner. Like, Atari boner doesn't exist. But
you're speaking a language.
Nintendo boner, like, you guys know, like, the Dark Queen. Is she the Dark Queen? Yeah, Dark Queen from Battletoads would give me a boner.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah, she's sexy. She's like Elvira sexy.
Yeah.
I think I'm farming for shurikens here again, but I didn't get any.
You're farming?
You want sub weapons in this game to give to your limp dick gherkin wielding turtles. What? You know what I mean?
No.
She's giving me big balls right now. She's staring at me like I'm speaking another language.
You are.
What I'm saying is, I mean, there's times in this game where I try to farm for sub weapons because, like I said, you don't want to be swinging nunchucks or sais in this game, and I never do, because you can get item drops. The way the item drops work is this random, whether or not like. You could beat the toughest enemy in this game, or you could just slice a shuriken and you still have an equal opportunity of getting a sub-weapon. So you might as well just hang out on an easy enemy like a ninja throwing, or I guess a foot soldier throwing stars, and try to get some item drops. So, yeah, I think there's like one of the harder parts in the game, one of the harder jumps is coming up here. And that's the thing about this game. The harder parts in this game that piss people off, the game helps you with those parts if you pay attention. Like right up there's a difficult jump. But if you miss that jump that's right above us to get into that door, you just drop right back down to this part and you have another shot at it. You don't die.
Put your hands down. It's not like they can see
I'm
you.
Italian. I can't help it.
I was just going to ask that. I'm like, you're Irish. What part of you is Italian? I'm Italian.
Look. You see, I just switched to Michelangelo to pick up that item drop. So now Michelangelo is never going to use his nunchuckas. I don't want to talk about me being Italian because it's actually bullshit. I ain't Italian.
You are not Italian. I'm Italian.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
I'm not ethnic. Is Italian ethnic?
I don't know.
I feel like Italian's borderline ethnic. Like if you're black or brown, you ethnic. If you white, you not ethnic. But if you Italian, like you could make a case of being ethnic. Okay, look, this jump right here, the way to do it, which I just fucked up, is you want momentums. So to get the momentums, you gotta like walk. And then you hold the jump button at the very last second to get the big jump. And you'll make that jump. I just timed it wrong, but that's how you make that jump. There's different jumps in this game. Like you got little jumps and wimpy jumps, limp dick jumps. And you want to do the big jump on this part right here. So you walk forward, like full momentums. And then at the last second, you hold big jump, which I'm fucking up. But like I said, the developers got your back, boys. And they make, oh look, right here. I just got a shuriken for Donatello, which was an accident. I usually would give that shuriken to Raphael because he already has some shurikens. And I like to stack them on a character so they have like multiples of the same sub-weapon. But it's actually not too bad to get the shurikens on Donatello because, I mean, he's got the best the best weapon in the game. He's got that big stick. He's got the big dick or stick, or he's got this dick.
There's a Freudian slip for you. Usually that's my thing.
Look, I don't want to talk about Freud.
Why
I want
not?
to talk about turtles.
Yeah, I know. You're a Jungian,
look.
I'm a Freudian, and, you know,
Okay.
I read into the fact that you have a slip up.
What it is, Freud, is we did get an item drop on our boy Donatello, which actually isn't so bad because you use him so much in this game that having some shurikens on him is useful, because there are points in the game where you just hit select to switch to your shurikens and you can handle some situations. But what was I saying? I was saying how the game helps you through the difficult spots. Like in the first part of the game, there is one of them foot soldiers that you can farm on and alleviate the bullshit of Raphael and Michelangelo having them wimpy sub-weapons. And then that jump, we just seen the game helps out that first difficult jump by letting you just, if you miss it, you just fall and have to repeat without dying. If you die in this game, you can't actually go find your turtles. Like, there's all kinds of doors and extra shit to go through in this game. And if you go through some of the labyrinthine extra doors in the game, you will actually see a turtle, like, huddled up in there, like, tied up, and you can rescue them. I don't know where they're all at. I mapped this game out to kind of, like, speedrun it. And that's what it is.
By the way, where's my quiz?
You want a quiz?
Yeah. We, by the way, have tried to record this.
Oh my God.
Twice. This is our
fucking
third
at least
attempt.
Twice.
And he has quizzed me.
Why did we have to do it multiples?
Because you fucked up and deleted.
I fucked up. You can blame me?
Yeah.
Why you gotta blame the man?
Because you fucked up.
Because I'm the responsible one. I'm the one.
Apparently irresponsible one because you fucked up.
Oh, it strikes deep. You cut me deep. Oh, that hurts.
It's okay. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, so, you know.
She don't know.
This is completely Greek to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, what it is
so,
this is the third time we tried to record this, boys and girl.
Yeah. Why is girl singular?
If there is any girls watching this, there's one. There's just one. There's boys out there watching this. Hundreds of them.
Does that mean me?
There's probably, if there's a woman listening to me right now,
I hope so.
Comment in the comment section, because I don't think you exist, and if you do, you're a unicorn. Like, women ain't listening to me ramble about CRTs and getting 1 credit clears on video games. Look at him flex right there. Michelangelo, big flex.
Oh.
Why does he say okay? That's kind of weird.
It's the 80s. I might have been one of those girls if we had never met, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, well, I solved that problem. We big met.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quiz. So what is this? What are you talking about? Quizzes.
I don't know. You had a quiz lined up for me, and the first 2 times that we recorded this, I got them mostly right. So now.
No, she did. She fucked up the Ninja Turtle quiz.
How did I fuck up? You didn't.
I mean, you fucked it up like in a good way, like a big, like you.
That is not fucked up. That means I won.
You fucked it up.
How did I fuck it up if I got it right?
You kicked its ass.
There you go. I didn't fuck it up. I kicked its ass. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Sure.
Good. Anyway.
I pick my battles, boys.
Good. You damn well pick your battles just like I do.
Well, here's the problem. There's a problem.
Oh,
so I came up with the quiz, and then you solved it, and now I really don't have any more questions.
Dang it.
We could just bullshit the boys and fake the quiz.
Well, no, just repeat the quiz, and we will.
Well, it's not a quiz. You know the answers.
Okay, can we reiterate the idea?
Reiterate
the questions, because there was one surprise.
We can call it an IQ test, and I can run the same quiz and see how good this goldfish's memory is over here, Izzy's memory, and see if she even fucking remembers the questions.
I'm not even going to respond to that, because we know my memory is better than yours.
Well, let's put it to the test.
Go.
Okay, so in The comic. Okay, quiz time. We're doing quizzes on Is Lord X here. So Izzy.
Yes.
Izzy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, question number 1. In the Ninja Turtles comic book, when they colorized it, when they very first colorized the comic, what color were the Ninja Turtles headbands?
In the beginning, they were like black, white, gray, mostly like black and white because they didn't have any color.
I said when they colorized them.
Do you want me to answer what?
Yes.
And then. All red.
Oh, she's right. I fucked up. She has a good memory. I knew it. Like, look, guys, I'm a risky person. I take risks, and it usually fucking doesn't go well. Like,
which is why you have me.
She usually wins bets like this.
I do.
I usually get fucked.
See, and I don't like to win.
I usually end up having to rubber back. Or...
No, I don't even win for anything. I just win to win.
No.
I do.
We used to have like...
You like to win for something.
One time I won and she had to wash my car in a bikini. And it's all been worth it because of that car wash, guys.
That was not that bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. That was pretty awesome.
I'll wash your car in a bikini. It's no problem.
Okay. You got that question.
Okay.
So I'm feeling like I have to come up with new questions because if I just rely on your memory being as bad as mine,
you will lose.
I'm gonna fail. It's not gonna go well for me.
No,
hey, just I forgot there was a difficult jump back there. You can just jump straight up and hold left, and he will fucking cheese that jump. Yeah, I feel like everybody knows that now. But anyways, this is question number 2. Oh, hey, we did I think we just got we got a sub weapon there, which was the cannon for the turtle van here, and you need to pick up one of those. Like you can see on the bottom left there, the little missiles. We just used one. You need to go in at least one room and pick up those missiles to get through this level because there's barriers. And I didn't map out this game to know what's in every single door. Like that door right there. That door right there. We ain't going in there. I don't even know what's in there. I think in one of those, if one of your turtles dead, you can go in there and rescue them. But there's so much extra shit in this game. I mean, that was a problem back in the day. We never got very far as kids. See, you need to use your missiles there on those barriers. We never got very far as kids because there's so much extra shit. Like, the game was just too big. There was too much to explore. We just got lost. But yeah, what could I ask you about the turtles? Let's see. What was Splinter's master's name?
That's way too easy.
What is it?
Yoshi.
I thought it was Amato Yoshi.
Amato Yoshi?
Yeah.
No.
Amato Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Isn't that's Yoshi's is Mario's horse's name.
It's a dinosaur.
Horse, dinosaur, it's got a saddle and he rides on it.
Whatever. Correct. It is a popular name in Japan, where I have been. And so...
You always gotta be like fucking casual dropping the Japan.
Hey, I went there. It's one of my greatest accomplishments. I didn't go to Europe like some people. I went to Japan. Okay?
So you're not shy about bragging about it?
Definitely
Hey,
not.
notice how all my turtles got items here. Like, you get plenty of sub-weapons in this game. So I don't want to hear about you fuckers bitching about how this game, Raphael and Michelangelo got the gherkin, right? Because you can replace your gherkin with sub-weapons.
You're basically talking about their penis. You realize that, right?
I ain't talking about no turtle penis. Don't turtles have barbs on their penis or some shit?
I actually do not know. I only know about snails. I don't know about turtles.
Fucking kidding me. You know, I don't want to be talking about turtle penis. Let's change the subject. Okay, question number... We need a quiz. I don't even know if she got the second question right. Like, I ran out of turtle questions. Okay, I got one here. In the the Ronin comic published in I think it's 2020. Sounds like the future. It's actually the past.
Yeah.
Fuck world. The Ronin comic where all the turtles are dead except for one. Who is the turtle that survived?
I do know this. It's Michelangelo. However, I originally thought it was Raphael.
You members?
I do.
I asked you that last night.
When we were trying to record this and then it crashed on us. So I actually thought it was Raphael. And then you were like, no, it's Michelangelo, which is my favorite turtle. And I did this gasp, was like, are you serious? And I did not know it was Michelangelo, which was interesting to me because Michelangelo is the carefree, again, my favorite, turtle, and he almost becomes more of all of them. He takes on all of their persona, which is, speaking to the PTSD and trauma of being the only one left of all of his brothers. And so I thought that was really interesting. And, I find it fascinating. I'm a psychology major, so,
Yeah, the comic's pretty good. That section right there is one of the hardest sections in the game. The way you get through it is when there's the little jumps, you just walk over them. And when you go through the big jumps, you just tap the jump button, and you need to have Leonardo swiping his sword. Because there's enemies.
Katana.
Sure. Katana. You can swipe
you
his...
say it like a white man.
I'd be white man. I'd be white man and through this game. Anyways, if there's enemies that come at you as you jump, so you need to be swiping as you jump. Yeah, let's see.
What else you got for me?
That's 3 questions. You got them all right.
I know. But give me something I don't know. Come on, I know you got something.
My brain no works so good at this point. It's like fucking midnight, and we done long dated. Let's see, what do I know about turtles? I mean, I know things, but I don't really...
What do you know about me and turtles? That's the real question.
I think last time I asked her about the movie, which is always a mistake because Izzy knows more about movies than me. Oh, hey, this part here is kind of hard. You fight the mutant turtle that Shredder made. Okay, I got a question for you. I'll ask in a minute. I just thought of one.
Okay.
But I use the shurikens on this turtle, and then also you fight the mech turtle, who I think in the comic books is actually a good guy. I don't know why he's a bad guy in this. Now that I think about it, he's a bad guy at first, and then he turns into a good guy. Here he is. He pops up, mech turtle.
He pops up?
Yeah, he popped up real good. But yeah, see, look, we got Raphael here. But Raphael's still useful. You don't got to bitch about his sai if you give him a sub-weapon. He still gets the job done. And then you got Splinter being oh! Right there. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you questions.
Yeah, what was your question?
Why does fucking Splinter look hella gnarly in the bottom left there? He looks like he's got rabies or something.
Is that your question?
No.
Didn't think so.
What was I going to say? I had a question about the movie, didn't I?
Yes. What was it about the movie, dear? What was it you had a question about the movie?
Oh, that was 5 seconds ago. I don't remember anymore.
I know.
Okay, so here there's a pizza. This is a good spot to fill up all of your turtle's health. If you get hit, whatever, you just come back in and make sure your turtle's got full health.
Come on. You had a question about the movie, and you knew that you should not ask me about the movie because I'm always right, as always.
You really want these quizzes.
I love quizzes. They're fun.
What was my question?
I don't know. You didn't say it out loud. It was about a movie.
Oh, hey, I got a question here. Okay. Shredder.
What about him?
When when do the turtles kill Shredder in the comic book?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I don't know.
How far in?
I have no idea.
She don't know. So like that's the one thing that is like a big change from the movie, the live action movie and the comic book is. Wait, does he die in the movie? Actually, I think they do kill him. Now I'm talking out of my neck. I think he comes back in the second movie. They didn't kill him. But in the comic book, I believe Shredder dies like in the first run of the comics, like episode, like comic number 4. And then his son or somebody comes in and like assumes the Shredder mantle. But they straight throw him off the roof and he dies like early on in the first comics. And we watched the movie last night, and I've read the Ninja Turtle comics, and the movie is very similar to the comics, surprisingly so. Back in the day when they would make comic book movies like Batman, they would kind of just make up a new movie. But the Ninja Turtle movie really follows the comics closely. Okay, so right here you see me throwing these, look on the bottom right, the little man. It went from 0-1 and now it's gone because we just used all 3 of our grappling hooks. You can find those grappling hooks at different sections on the level. You just need to get one item drop for them to get through that part. Like I was saying, there's like multiple maze aspects to this game. And I don't know them all. I haven't been through all the like you saw the map just right now where I press pause. Like there's so many doors you can go through and you can get lost and there's different routes to take. And I mean, that was probably cool back in the day. It made this game like have more, it extended the playtime of the game. It's kind of like a way to get more just hours out of your game versus like compare this to Castlevania, which is another side scroller that's pretty similar, which is also by Konami. I hope so. I hope I'm not talking out of my neck. But Castlevania, there's only one way to go through it. But on this, like you can go through multiple different ways. And it kind of fucks you up because it's like frustrating. Like there's just so much game to cover in 2024. But, you know, back in the day when you were a little dude, like, and you only had like one game to play all year, you got a game for your birthday. It was nice to have a game with some meat on the bone. And this game's definitely got some meat on the bone.
You're speaking another language. Back to the movie. Didn't you have questions about the movie?
Not really.
The real question is what do you know about me and the turtles? Because I knew the turtles long before I met you.
That you went to the Ninja Turtle live action show they had, like the Turtles on Ice. But you didn't go to Turtles on Ice?
Did you?
Oh, look, I'm going to switch. Oh, I was going to switch right here and give those shurikens to Raphael, but my controller shat its pants, and I wasn't able to switch, and I got kind of butthurt. You probably hear me scream in the background.
Also because of the massacre that you did of the language of the shurikens.
The shurikens.
It pains me.
Yeah, this level is kind of hard. It's really long. And you need to use Donatello basically through the whole level because of the type of enemies.
Again, you're not answering the question. What do you know about me and the turtles? We
that
just
you
discussed this.
You like pizza because of the turtles.
And?
You like Michelangelo.
And?
You went to the live action Ninja Turtles like concert they used to have.
I thought it was on ice.
Yeah, you might have gone to that one too.
Oh my gosh.
Did you go to Turtles on Ice?
I'm not even going to dignify with that with a response.
The Turtle Mania was pretty intense back in the day, and I was I mean, I was all up in it. Like, I was 6 years old when this came out. I was like prime age for Turtle Mania.
Did it foster a love for the arts? They were named after all Renaissance painters.
It fostered
Apparently not.
It fostered a love for New York City is what it did for me.
That's what we should talk about, our trip to New York City. Okay, side note, Michelangelo is my favorite. However, Leonardo da Vinci is my favorite painter. Michelangelo is my second favorite painter. And then we actually
Is that the dude that painted this Sistine Chapel?
Correct.
He's a fuck up.
Why?
Because he like
Speak.
put his name on all of his art. Like
And?
art, like Christian art should be about like the tradition, not about the person. And he made it about himself.
I think that is actually not accurate and ridiculous because if you...
He modernized
No,
art.
he didn't modernize
Like it used to-
anything. He made one of the best and most iconic pictures of all time, Sistine Chapel, God giving life to Adam. Not exactly how I pictured it, but whatever. It's his interpretation. It's in his mind.
You shouldn't be interpreting shit. You should be going with tradition.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Mr. Man who purchased a Bible about all Orthodox pictures, art about their interpretation of the Bible. I don't want to hear it from you.
You want me to flex Bible on you?
Oh, be my guest. I've been a Christian longer than you
we'll
have.
see whose Christian dick's bigger.
Oh, it's mine. I can guarantee you, considering that we're a Mormon.
That's a hell of a thing to compete over. Okay, these pizzas right here.
These
I think
pizzas?
these are the last
What
pizzas
kind
you get.
of pizzas?
Full size, big Bertha pizza.
What does that
So,
mean?
like,
What
right-
toppings are we discussing here?
It ain't about toppings in
Yes,
this
it
game.
is.
What you
Yes,
get
it
is
is.
full. It isn't. Like, you can either get a full pizza like that in this game, or you get like mini pizzas.
Look,
and
there's a difference between anchovies or pepperoni and sausage, okay?
not
Thank
in
you.
this game.
Yeah.
So that was the last health refill you're gonna get in this game.
Fine.
Oh, and if you see them magnets ever in this game, you
He
went
means
down.
magnets.
You went down the wrong tunnel if you've seen the magnet.
Magnet.
Like, I never fuck with the magnet tunnel on
Magnet.
this level. And sometimes I don't know, like, if I went down the wrong sewer. Like the other day, right? Like, I fucking dropped my headphones, my fancy ass gamer headphones I drive with in my car. I dropped them motherfuckers down a sewer when I got out of my car. No bullshit, guys. Like,
What?
yeah, like a couple weeks ago when I got out of work at Cottage Hospital where I parked, I opened the passenger door and my headphones fell out, like these gamer ass fancy headphones that I use like when I'm driving. Shit, there's another pizza. But anyways, they went in the sewer and I'm at work and I fucking looked and I could see them in the sewer and I'm like, I bet they broke, but I didn't know if they were broke. So I investigated the situation, guys, and there was a manhole there and I could lift it with my pingies. Like, so I shoved my pingies in there
He means fingers.
and they kind of hurt, but I got my fingers in there and I'm looking around and there's people walking around and I'm like, am I going to crawl down this sewer and like fucking investigate the headphone situation? And I did.
And?
I pulled the manhole up and I crawled down in the sewer and it was at nighttime and it's kind of ghetto where I was at. I was worried like some homeless zombie was going to be down there, but there wasn't. There was no one down there. I used my cell phone for like a flashlight and I grabbed the headphones and I came out of that sewer and someone was walking by, bro, and they didn't even look. They act like they didn't see me. They were just staring at their fucking phone as they walked by me. Like, how fucking weird is that, dude? If somebody's crawling out of a sewer, I feel like some words need to get said, like, what are you doing down there? Like,
Or, are you okay?
And they just, I guess if you're in New York, like, that's just normal. Hey, see how I switched to Michelangelo
We're not
right here?
in New York, though.
I switched to Michelangelo right there. so that he would get all of those 3 stars, because you can stack the sub-weapons on turtles. Okay, here is probably the hardest part in the game. And before you go through the hardest part, the game gives you a practice section here. So you can practice how to get through that. And see, I fucked it up. I don't remember if I go through or not, or if I practice. So see, look, I'm going back up, and I'm like, I didn't get through this part right. So I need to go back to the top and practice again. And this is the game helping you through a difficult section, which I believe the creators of this game did wisely. And what it is you go through, when you go over those little jumps, you just walk over them too far, and then you backtrack over them. Like, you don't even use the jump button in that section. You just walk past it, and then you hit the other direction. So you walk right and then tap left. And that's how I get through that. And that's actually a pretty hard spot. Probably, to me, the hardest spot in the game. If I die there, I might just reset. And I mean, big mouse monster here, like, you can just spam your attack like this, like just keep using your bow. But you see how I hit pause? If you hit pause while his big old jaw there is opening and closing, like, you can still hit him when it's closed. Like, that's like a cheeser technique. That's like a glitch in the game. And I do it right there just for fun, just to demonstrate my my knowledge on you guys here.
Anyway, back to our trip to New York.
You want to talk about New York trip?
Of course I do. It was our favorite, my favorite.
Well, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on.
I'm
because
holding the fucks.
We just got to the
Holding
Foot
the
Clan's castle.
Foot Clan. Got it. Holding the fuck on.
I don't know if you can call it a castle, but anyways, you see?
Lair.
We're at the Foot Clan lair, and I go to this manhole right here. This manhole.
There's a fucking porcupine right there.
I don't know. They made up their own enemies in this game, and I'm cool with that.
And weird,
you got to give the artists in the game some freedom to make up, their own deal. They did include a lot of enemies from the Ninja Turtles, but they also made up some. And they fit in with the aesthetics to me. Anyways, you saw me go down this manhole. So we're going to the Technodrome to fight the Technodrome. And the Technodrome doesn't always appear down the same manhole. But if you go down the manhole I just went down, there's a 60% chance it'll be in this location. This is also the most difficult section to go through. I guess you could try to go through some bitch-made manhole that has a less percent chance of it working out.
What does that even mean?
But then you're a little bitch. So what you need to do is go down the fucking real manhole. And you got a better chance of the Technodrome being down there. But you just might get to the end of this section right here, and fucking Technodrome might not be down there. And if it's not down there, like when you go through the door here, what I do is I kill my turtles and I just hit continue. Like, I do not try to backtrack and search all over the fucking place for the Technodrome. Like, we're coming up on it, I think, like right here. Yeah, see? If you go through this door and look, the Technodrome's here. But there's a 40% chance when you go through that manhole that we started off this level in that the Technodrome ain't here. But your best chance is that it's right here. Now, the Technodrome is kind of difficult, and you need to Izzy just fucking bonked the microphone into her face, but we solved that problem. Anyways, the way she has been bonking shit into her face all night, guys. You want to talk about that?
Sure, go ahead. Talk, baby. Look, we all know I'm a klutz, okay?
Oh my God, she's been just... I don't know how she survived the evening. Anyways, like when I fight the Technodrome,
Yeah, moving on to Technodrome.
when you fight it, I run forward and you gotta duck or them fucking spazzed out lightning bolts will kill you.
Are you sure you don't goose?
And then goose?
You said duck.
Duck. Oh, you making jokes. You got jokes. You think you're fucking hilarious, don't you?
I am hilarious.
Oh, God. You've been hilarious all day, and I've been keeping my mouth shut.
Oh, really?
Oh, God. I just fucking put my foot in it.
Really? Please.
No, you know what? I retract the statements I made in haste.
You better, because
I apologize. I shouldn't have said that.
I would love if you had said.
No, you wouldn't have. You'd have made me pay for it. Like, I mean, what is it? Discretion and better valor and the points and everything?
What the hell are you talking about? I'm like, say what you're gonna say and like,
you know what?
Show up.
Go drink your whiskey.
I know.
Go drink your whiskey.
One little sip left. My point is...
Did you already drink your whiskey?
No.
Go drink your whiskey.
I have a little bit more left. My point is... That's right, drink your whiskey.
Mm-hmm. 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 Look. This is the last level of the game. Uh-huh. And I need to calculate how I'm going to educate my frogs.
I knew you were going to say that.
On how to beat this level. Because it's important. It's very important that my fans know how to beat TMNT on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I mean, this is something people need to know in 2024.
I'm sure they do, dear.
If any of you fuckers actually go out and beat this game after watching this, please let me know that my efforts were not in vain. Because, I mean, I've watched people's playthroughs and beat the game based off their playthrough. And maybe you can too. But I need to tell you how to do it. So this part right here, what it is I use Donatello through the whole thing, and I've kept my sub-weapons, and we haven't used any continues. This is like a no-death run. And it's actually not much harder to get a no-death run on this game than it is to do like a death run. Because if you don't die, you can use your sub-weapons. And look, I got like 46 fucking triple stars on Michelangelo. Donatello is your homie on this section here. Like, you can just use like his down thrust right there to like go through a lot of enemies. But you can also use like the triple star. Like coming up here, we're gonna get to like the hardest screen on the game, and you either need the scrolls or you need like the triple star to get through that section, or you can like kind of sacrifice Donatello, but you don't have a lot of options. But like right here, you like kind of need Donatello, or you need one of the sub weapons to get through this spot right here. Like you're not getting through this spot with some limp dick fucking Raphael Gherkin. His side just isn't going to get the job done with this spot. You really need Donatello. And that's the thing, like, I probably would be better off instead of using Donatello all the time. Oh, look, there's a scroll. You see that scroll right there? That scroll is the most powerful weapon in the game. And you can save the scroll for Shredder at the very end and just spam the scroll while he's in the corner, and you'll beat him. Like, you'll just like brainless technique. You don't even need to think about it. Oh, here's a spot, like you can see the advantage of using Leonardo over Donatello. How his sword kind of comes out in this arc, so it hits that, I don't know what that thing was, that dinosaur looking monster. Yeah, and whereas like Donatello's staff wouldn't be able to hit it. Now I think there's like if you go to the right there, I think there's an item drop that gives you this like spinning fucking like invincibility thing, or maybe it's coming up. I don't know. Oh, by the way, Izzy's gone. My drunk ass sister, so my fucking birthday party was tonight, guys. And my sister came over, my whole family, and my sister, oh, there's a pizza there. That's cool. Well, anyways, my sister got hella faded, and we're like, what the fuck are we gonna do with sister? Like, are we gonna drive her home, or is she gonna fucking sleep here? And then she just disappeared, and her ass went and passed out in my son's room. And she just woke up, and she's like fucking zombieing around the house. And Izzy fucking just went out to like, I don't know, make sure she doesn't come in and fuck up my recording. Oh, look, Izzy's coming back. Hey, what happened to Steph?
She got a drink of water. And
Is she
lemonade.
functional?
She's fine.
Oh, hey, look, this is like the hardest part in the game right here. These motherfuckers with their jetpacks. So you need to hit stun through them. So you can use the scrolls like I'm doing here, or you can use the triple stars to hit stun through them. See, like these triple stars that Michelangelo has. But look, I just got hit, and now Michelangelo's almost dead. So I'm scared to go through those, what are they called? I am just fucking up. I'm scared to go through those guys. Oh, here's that invincibility thing that I told you about, the grinning turtle.
Okay. Grinning turtle. Really?
I don't know what to call that. The item drops the grinning turtle.
Whatever.
And
We did not discuss our New York story. What do you remember about New York?
We're going to have to do that after this section.
Are you kidding me?
No, because we're at like, this is the section that destroys people in this game. Like as a kid, I don't know how the hell you'd figure out how to get past this section. Like, so these guys come here, these jetpack dudes, and you have to keep moving forward through here. You cannot turn back. And you probably can't kill these jetpack guys. You need to hit them and move past them. And as they're hit stunned, you move through them. I guess I'm using the scroll there to kill them and move past them. And then once you get to this hallway right here, you can just use any turtle basically and like attack and then wait and attack and then wait. Like, look, I just kill this thing. Boom. You attack them and then wait. Attack, wait. And you can get through the hallway like this. But the hallway before that, to get past those jetpack guys, that's really hard. Like, you either need to use the scrolls or you need to use like the 3 ninja stars. Those will work too. The ninja stars that come out in 3s. You can hit them and then move through those jetpack guys as they're in hit stun. And we're basically done with the game here, guys. Like, there's one more jetpack dude here. Let me see. Am I going to actually fight him with Donatello? I am, which is kind of risky.
Which is weird, you can't remember.
Because look, I almost fucking died. And you need Donatello or scrolls to fight Shredder. So if you fucking sit right where I'm at here, you can actually just hit stun Shredder here. And just, if you get your staff out right, but I fucked it up. And he shot that thing he shot at you. That shit will kill you and turn you into a little baby turtle if you let it turn you into a turtle. So I kind of fucked up, but I mean, I still used my mad skills and got through the game with the ninja technique. And I mean, I've been talking enough. Let's let the feminine perspective up into the mix. What do you got to say, Izzy? You wanted to talk about something? Look, fucking Shredder's looking kind of rough here.
He's been through a lot. Give him a break.
And then I don't know what it is about Japanese, but they love their transformations.
They do, and he was never a human.
No,
which is
I don't
a problem I have. He was always
I don't know what's up with that.
a rat. I'm sorry.
I got
Not in a bad way.
I don't got no excuses.
He was a rat.
But
He copied.
Splinter's back to his real form.
No, it's not. His real form is a rat.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he was born. Yeah, he was a rat in the comic. Like,
Yeah, and the movie.
how did he revert to?
He never reverted. It's transformation, which is ridiculous.
It's all fucked up.
Yeah.